Okay, y'all, I'm going to show you a place to put your ladder tip when you're setting your ladder. On this particular place, I got to go up here to clean 4 windows because I can't get to them with a tucker pole. I just got done tucker poling these 4 palladium windows. And now I have to go up here and do these 4 double hung. Now this thing right here is sheet metal. And if I try to put my ladder on here, then it's gonna bend or scratch and break. I can't do that. Sometimes I crawl out the window from the inside and do the 4. But this morning, I got my ladder set on the corner. I'm gonna step off and then go inside and clean those windows. But as you can see, I got my ladder right on the corner of the building here. I'm doing pretty good. One important thing is I got my feet set properly. My ladder's set square and it's not going to go anywhere. Set square and not going anywhere. Knock on wood. But if you notice, when I take my ladder here, I got it set on the tip, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce it away from the building and to see if it's going to land back where I want it. And that's where it does. It lands back exactly where I want it, so that way the ladder's not going to fall this way, it's not going to fall that way, it's not going to roll on me. Okay then, that's one placement of my ladder. There are many more types of placements you can put your sectional ladder at. This is just one of them, y'all. So go ahead and have a good day. I'm going to sign off now and hope you're all safe and sound and always thinking before you take those steps. Bye. Okay, here's a postscript for you. That's where my ladder's set. Sit right there on the corner. You can't miss it. I mean, it's right where it's supposed to be. Okay, y'all. Bye. Hello, everybody. I gotta clean this window right here. It's not very high. Goes up maybe 12 feet, maybe 10. But I also have to clean that window up there. So if I brought an extension ladder in here, it would be too big. I wouldn't be able to do those and then those because I'd be stretched out too far. But then it would get me up there. So what do? Well, I got this thing here. They're called sectional ladders. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the base and the tip to fit on this window. And then I'll take it apart and put the midsection to get me up to that window. Okay? So here I go. Okay, there I go, right there. I got it on the corner. I guess I could have put it in the center, but then I would have to switch hands with my tools. This way, I can just work off one side and just use one hand as I work and keep one hand on the ladder. You always want to make sure to pull your ladder away and see if it lands back where you set it. If you pull it away and it goes like this, well then you need to reset your ladder, because if it does that, when you're at the top, you're going to roll or you're going to fall. One or the other. So what you want to do is you want to set your ladder, then when you get on the first rung, you want to pull it away and see if it goes back where you set it. That's important for ladder sets. Okay, y'all, there you are. I got my ladder set. 1, 2, and 3 sections. Now I can go to the top and I can clean that window right over there. Okay? Then I can clean that one right there at the same time. Then what happens is I got to do this window right here. But then this will be too big. All I got to do is take the section out and I can clean that window right there. Sectional ladder, highly functional. I can take it apart, put it together, and do it right there. But that's where the ladder set is here, right against the flat wall. No big issue there. Thank you. Howdy y'all. I'm standing in the foyer and I'm going to have to clean these upper windows. Now bringing in an extension ladder really doesn't help because I got this banister in the way and got all this stuff in the way, and bringing that in through here, standing it up, getting it up where you want it, isn't going to work. The best device to use is our sectional ladder. Right there. Got it set in outside, waiting to be used. He's screaming at me. Now when I put it up here, I'm going to set it here, I'm going to set it there. Going to be 2 ladder sets. Okay? So let me get it, put it up, and then show you where it's set. Okay. So I've got the ladder set. I've got it at a little bit of an angle, so that way I can stretch over and catch this half of the window and still be able to get this part of the window. When I reset it over to here, I won't have to stretch as far and I can have it more flat, parallel with the wall. If you notice, I've got my bonnet, bid, hot towel up there, keeping the wall from being marred. So that's how I set the ladder here, y'all. In a few minutes after I finish this, I'm going to be putting the ladder up there on those skylights. They're such a way that using a 0 degrees and a pole just isn't going to work very well to get a good job. And so I'm going to have to put the sectional ladder up in there. One other point I'd like to make is I got a 4-foot base here. And I've got 2 6-foot midsections, and I got a 6-foot tip. So that comes in at 3.5 sections. Okay, so there's the second set. I'm able to do this one and the third side of this one here. And I'll be done on the foyer, y'all. Okay, y'all, here I am at the top of the ladder. You can see where my ladder is set. It was set the same way on this side over here, but on this edge right there. The point is, I want to make here is, you can see that I have my ladder covered. Right there, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that, but right there is a mark. And there's one right there. Can you see that? That's from somebody setting their ladder against the wood frame here. And it looks like it was a rung. So it was a extension ladder they brought in here. And this is how high they brought it, right to here. Right to there. So they can clean that high. I mean, that's a little bit of a stretch from standing right here. That would be the top of the ladder, would be right about there. No good. If you're going to put an extension ladder here at all, you need to put it at the top of the window right there. And then you need to have ladder mitts on the end so it doesn't scratch the wood frame or the painted roof or the wall. That's why sectional ladders are so highly versatile, because You can put it in here in this tight little area, and all you do is stack them. That's why they call them stack ladders. Sectional ladders are stacked by pieces. So they're sectional stacked piece ladders. Okay, y'all, gotta get off the ladder. Bye. Okay, y'all, I got my ladder set. Now, I could have set it up against this beam, but then I wouldn't have been able to stretch here. I could have set it up right there, but I couldn't stretch up to there. So I put it in the center, and then I was able to catch this half here and this half here. That's why it's good to be able to be ambidextrous and use both hands while you're working the ladder. That's really sensible. Otherwise, you have two ladder sets, one here, one there, and you'll have to clean half because you're only one-handed. Or here, half, and then half. I mean, being ambidextrous is really a good way to be when you're working as a window cleaner. Being able to use both hands, scrubbing, squeegeeing, and thinking. So this is where I got the ladder set. You notice again, I got my tip covered to not mar the wall. And there you go. Okay, y'all. Here's the last ladder set that I'm going to put on for today. I got 3 windows here. And there's no way you could set the ladder in the center and be able to reach that window there. Or that corner there. It's just too much of a reach. So you really need to do 2 ladder sets. You need to put one here, you need to put one there if it's an extension ladder. Now, with the sectional ladder, I've got one in the corner, and then I'm going to set one up right there. Okay, so here's the last ladder set there. You can see it. It's right in the center. There's no way, if you set that ladder in the center, right here, that you're going to get that top cut over there also. It's just too much of a stretch across. And this is the way it should be done. If you have an extension ladder, you're still going to have 2 sets. Okay, y'all. Just to delete any argument, I've got the ladder set in the center, and I'm going to go up, and we're going to see if I can stretch to the left and to the right. Okay, here I am, and I can barely get to the middle of that window there. Okay, my belt buckle is right on the rail of the ladder. I will be stretching out way too far to get to that right there. Now, I guess I could take my squeegee and put my other squeegee on the end and do that, and then maybe get down here and go like that, but you're still stretching. You're just not going to be able to do a good job. You'll take too much time, too much effort to do what you need to do. It's much easier just having 2 ladder sets and having your set here and taking care of 2 windows. Here's the other one right here. There's just no way. There's just no way you're going to be able to stretch and do safe. In the old days, a guy was put his toe on that ledge and stretch over there. And you know what? You probably could reach it by putting your toe on that ledge like that. Okay? And putting it a little bit further out. But you know what? That ain't gonna work. That's dangerous. That's life-threatening. And you really don't want to do that. It's just as easy to move your ladder and go up twice in this particular set. It would be nice if you can do all 3 at once, but you can't. Let's think twice before we take calculated risks that are too dangerous. By the way, this is dangerous talking to y'all. Have a good day.